meetings. It doesn't care that you have to drop your daughter off at ballet and your son off at soccer practice. And if you ignore the warning signs of a brain aneurysm, you'll realize too late that the meeting wasn't that important. No meeting is. That you'll never see another soccer game, and that your daughter won't see you in the audience at the big recital. So if you suddenly experience the worst headache of your life, sharp pain behind your eye, and blurry vision, don't ignore it. Seek immediate emergency care, because your family is counting on you to take care of you. The Lisa Calagrassi Foundation, shedding light on brain aneurysms. Learn more at lisafoundation.org.
In Nevada, anything that goes into the storm drain goes directly to our local waterways, which can pollute Nevada's lakes and rivers. Here's some waterway wisdom so you can help do your part. Scoop your dog's poop, bag it and discard it. Wash your car at a car wash or on grass or gravel. And don't litter. Secure trash in bins. Use waterway wisdom. And remember, only rain should go into the storm drain. Join us in working together to preserve our water resources for future generations of Nevadans.
You finally have your dream home. Now you need the right insurance to protect it. Because when it comes to file a claim, you don't want any surprises. Talk to a Country Financial rep like me, Lisa Spahitz, to find out if you have the right protection. I can help you understand your options and select coverages to meet your needs. Call me today at 775-727-8920 to learn how I can help you protect your home.
Home insurance policy is issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Casualty Insurance Company, or Country Preferred Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Give them a call, 727-9900. News is also brought to you by Desert View Hospital. You can count on us.
Welcome to News 25 here on KPVM TV and Ace Country Radio. Today is Monday, October 10th. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Well, the Nye County Clerk, Mark Comp, and Nye County has been served an emergency petition asking the 5th Judicial Court for a hearing from the ACLU and Nye County resident Stephen Bacchus. The petitioners are seeking an order prohibiting the County of Nye and interim County Clerk Mark Comp from implementing its proposed unlawful hand counting process for the 2022 Nye County November election, according to the American Civil Liberties Union. They say that this plan violates both state and federal law, specifically by declaring a verbal announcement as stated per Mark Comp during a BOCC meeting when speaking of his plans for his paper ballot process. This would happen during the counting process between the poll workers on Election Day before the polls close, which is violating 2 NRSs. This could be a violation of law and workers could be prosecuted for a gross misdemeanor. The suit also claims limitations of touchscreen voting machines, which does not comply with the ADA Help America Vote Act. The 18-page petition says election workers are not trained and will not and would be determined on who is disabled and who is not, according to his plan. They also take issue with the use of the term stringent signature verification used by Comp during his presentation to the Board of County Commissioners. They add that this is not something that volunteer workers are qualified to make. The ACLU is saying that the counting will not be able to meet state and federal guidelines put in place for voting result deadlines. And of course, we'll have more on this story in the coming days. Well, Nevada State Police were tipped off to a large marijuana grow operation by a lone hunter. According to the Nevada State Police on Sunday, September 18th, police with the Investigation Division Mobile Response Team, National Guard Counter-Drug Task Force, and Bureau of Land Management, Lincoln County Sheriff's Office, Eastern Nevada Narcotic Task Force, Drug Enforcement Agency, and U.S. Forest Service conducted an eradication operation on an illegal outdoor marijuana grow site in a remote wilderness area in Lincoln County, Nevada. This operation resulted in the eradication of approximately 8,784 pounds of marijuana worth an estimated cost of $7,808,000. 3 suspects have been arrested during this investigation: Marcelino Madrigal, Antonio Madrigal, Jesus Garcia Lopez. All suspects were charged with trafficking marijuana of more than 5,000 pounds and have been booked into the Lincoln County Detention Center. In February of 2022, a local hunter contacted the Nevada State Police Investigation Division and indicated that he believed he had walked into an illegal outdoor marijuana grow site while scouting in the mountains. The Nevada State Police MRT conducted a surveillance and reconnaissance operations and determined that the grow site was a historical grow site that had become active once again. The investigation and operation ultimately led to the seizure of the illegal marijuana and the arrest of the suspects. Illegal marijuana grows pose multiple public safety concerns. The use of illegal marijuana is highly toxic pesticides, which can be harmful and deadly to humans, animals, and the environment, and is commonly found at these sites. Individuals who are working the illegal grow site can be a threat to hikers, hunters, campers, and people enjoying outdoor activities on public lands. Authorities advise those who come across a suspected illegal grow site to leave the area immediately and contact the Nevada State Police Investigation Division. You can give them a call, 775-684-7412. Well, the Nye County Sheriff's Office say that they have upgraded their systems and dispatch on the roads also to be more efficient.
Over the last year, the Nye County Sheriff's Office has entered the next generation of 911 with implementation of new products and services to enhance our services to you.
This technology adds a visual layer to the dispatch center and has already proven to be a game changer.
911, what is your emergency?
911 dispatchers depend on your verbal descriptions when there is an emergency to send the most effective response.
You said what is on fire?
The system was old-fashioned, which is why Sheriff Sharon Worley has implemented new technology.
We're texting them a link to allow our dispatchers to see what they see.
It's called Prepared Live. The software gives dispatchers immediate eyes on the scene.
They can actually show what is real time, what's happening, and a picture is worth 1,000 words.
They can assess everything from the size of a fire to the severity of a crash or have a photo of a suspect as it is happening. Dispatchers are using this technology for 911 hangups to ensure their caller is okay, saving the time to send a deputy out to the location and any other time that photos, videos, or locations will help enhance our response.
TVs and movies have given the public the perception that we're cutting edge in dispatch. We're going to meet that perception now.
With Rapid SOS, there is pinpoint accuracy, allowing us to actually tell which lane you're in, not just what road you're on.
Being able to quickly and accurately locate callers is critical. Every minute we save in dispatch is a minute we save on the road.
In addition, Nye County dispatchers now have text to 911. The most common way that people contact 911 is by picking up the phone and calling 911. It's not always easy to talk on the phone. It's not always safe. The caller may not feel comfortable or may not have enough signal for a phone call. This is where text to 911 comes in. This service allows individuals to report an emergency by texting the information to 911. Text to 911 has been proven to be a valuable public safety service and has saved lives across the country. The system will be treated like any other call to 911. Officers will respond with the same urgency as if the call was received via telephone, and malicious and fraudulent use of the system is still punishable as a crime. The system is not for use in routine matters such as questions or other non-emergencies. For non-emergency matters, you call the Sheriff's Office at 775-751-7000.
Call when you can, text when you can't.
These 3 systems have provided cutting-edge technology to the Nye County Sheriff's Office Dispatch Center, allowing them to better serve you.
Our goal is fast service. These new technologies allow us to be faster.
More local news on the other side of this break.
When you're hurt in a car wreck, this is what the insurance companies want to pay you. This is what we want to get you. Call Lerner & Rowe Injury Attorneys today.
Lerner & Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Now handling Zantac cases.
Thank you for once again voting the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza Best of Pahrump as #1 in vehicle sales and service 4 years in a row. Visit PahrumpCars.com to check out our amazing lineup of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, along with tons of high-quality pre-owned vehicles of all makes and models. Plus, get your vehicle's value, a free credit score, even get pre-approved. Our goal is finding you the right vehicle and making it the right price. Need your vehicle serviced? PahrumpCars.com has you covered. Click on Service and Parts to schedule an oil change, tune-up, or any repair, big or small. Our ASE and GM trained technicians do it all. While you're there, check out our new accessories page and customize your ride today. All accessories can be shipped directly to you or be sent to the Auto Plaza for easy installation. That's PahrumpCars.com.
Everyone deserves quality healthcare, but not everyone can afford it. That's why Silver State Health Services is providing high-quality, cost-effective healthcare to those who need it the most. Whatever your status, uninsured or underinsured, from babies to seniors, primary care to behavioral health, our mission is to offer everyone access to quality, affordable care. Silver State Health Services, dedicated to building a healthy community. Make your appointment today at silverstatehealth.org.
For all your construction needs, big or small, call Ron Murphy Construction, one of Pahrump's most respected contractors, from septic tank installation to pad development. Roads, driveways, and infrastructure. Ron Murphy Construction has the experience and the expertise to complete your project on time and at a reasonable cost. Ron Murphy knows the Pahrump Valley and wants to take the desert and turn it into a place of beauty, be it home or business development. For more information, call Ron Murphy Construction, 727-6090.
LV.net provides fast, reliable internet at a fair price. We're a locally operated company and have proudly served the city of Las Vegas since 1994. At LV.net, we're your friends and neighbors, so you can be confident that you'll always get the best customer service. Our team is available 24/7, 365. There's no credit checks, no hidden fees, no data caps, and we will never raise your rates. LV.net is your hometown internet service provider. Don't forget, call LV.net at 702-9-MINUTE. That's 702-900-0000.
Over the years, you pay your insurance. But the minute you're in a car wreck, the insurance companies treat you like a crook.
Don't be bullied by the insurance companies. Get Lerner & Rowe.
Lerner & Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on. This segment of News 25 is brought to you by Lisa Spahitz and Mike Plasmeyer at Country Financial Insurance. Auto, home, life, and commercial. 775-727-8920. Also brought to you by Battleborn Financial. Investing and health insurance made easy. Off Pahrump Valley in Calvada.
Well, a Pahrump man is facing several charges after he allegedly stole a car from a local bar. Brad Francis takes us through a timeline of events that led to his arrest.
Paul Sanchez is under arrest and facing several charges in the wake of an investigation into a stolen vehicle in Pahrump. On September 21st, Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies were dispatched to Rhinestone's Bar on Pahrump Valley Boulevard to investigate a stolen Jeep Cherokee. On October 1st, officers were called out to investigate an abandoned Jeep Cherokee that fit the description of the one reported stolen. During the vehicle inventory, deputies discovered jail release paperwork identifying Paul Sanchez of Pahrump. 2 days later, on October 3rd, deputies returned to Rhinestones, where they reviewed video surveillance from the night the Jeep was reported stolen. In their report, officers say they observed a male in the parking lot that matched Sanchez's description. The next day, October 4th, deputies questioned Sanchez about his whereabouts on September 21st. They say Sanchez admitted to being at Rhinestones, where he was drinking with another man, the alleged victim in this case. In the police report, officers say Sanchez admitted to taking the man's Jeep Cherokee and driving to an unknown location. Sanchez told officers he had permission permission to do so, but when deputies spoke with the victim, he denied giving Sanchez permission to take his keys. The victim also told officers after his vehicle was recovered, he discovered a speaker, amplifier, JVC stereo, and a catalytic converter were missing. During their investigation at Sanchez's home, officers say while walking the property, they noticed those missing items in a work utility truck on the property in clear view. At the conclusion of the investigation, Sanchez was placed under arrest and booked into the Nye County Detention Center on 1 count of grand larceny of a motor vehicle, 1 count of buying, possessing, receiving, or withholding stolen property, 1 count of tampering with a vehicle resulting in damage, and 1 count of burglary of a motor vehicle.
Well, Nye County Commissioners have approved a revised county manager employment agreement with Tim Sutton. The amendments, first proposed by Commissioners Frank Carboni and Bruce Jabor, include changing the procedure for annual performance evaluation, modifying the at-will provisions, and adding for-cause provisions, and the removal and addition of certain benefits. During a presentation to Commissioners, Sutton summarized the most significant changes.
The biggest concession, and this I'm glad I had an opportunity to address this because I don't know if it's particularly evident in the proposed contract, but health, dental, and vision insurance after retirement. I currently have lifetime retirement benefit or post-retirement medical benefits. That is a huge expense to the county. It's something that was given out in the day for quite liberally, and we have just recently seen some of the financial impact that has had, and the board has been working diligently to remove that. I know the NCMEA during the last round of negotiations made that concession, and it was a big concession on the part of the NCMEA bargaining unit, and so I wanted to follow suit with that and also state that my post-retirement medical benefits would end at the time that I reach Medicare eligibility. So that is in line with the NCMEA agreement, although we're not making reference to the NCMEA agreement anymore. Currently, I receive full health, dental, and vision insurance while employed, and a portion of dependent coverage for my dependents and the premium for that. The proposal here is to have full coverage for both myself and my dependents while employed, not post-retirement. My current contract allows for bar license and continuing education fees. That was removed. I know there was a lot of consternation from members of the public and even some board members on that, so that was just stricken from the contract.
Did we address the issue of retirement, the termination, resignation?
Yes, the original proposal, I think, was to purchase a certain amount of years of retirement, of a retirement credit. That was declined by the board, so that is not reflected in this current agreement.
Thank you for addressing some of the concerns the board has. I know the law stuff was one of my issues, and I didn't think it had a place there. I do appreciate having you here, and I see a lot more growth in just tenure in the position. But you have to be open-minded and, again, above the fray. I think that's the most important thing in the position.
I want to thank the commissioners for all the times that we spent together working on this. It's been a pleasure, and I'm happy that we can come up with something that was amenable to the
Chair,
county manager and ourselves.
Can we point out one thing? We're getting 2 for 1. We've got a town manager and a county manager.
That's correct.
We could have 2 separate. Just saying.
And the amended employment agreement for Tim Sutton takes effect January 1st. Well, with fall officially here, many people are enjoying the cooler nights outside by cozying up next to a bonfire. But there are some tips to remember for everyone being safe around the fire, especially for kids. And you know that we still have our moratorium in effect here in Pahrump. I just need to let you know.
I think the biggest thing is making sure that you have the fire in the right place. You have all the equipment to take care of it in case it goes out of hands, and you never leave your children unattended. I think those are 3 basic cardinal rules.
Dr. Purva Grover with Cleveland Clinic Children's says it's essential to make sure the bonfire is 20 to 25 feet away from houses, decks, and other structures. It's also important to keep the fire distance from bushes and low-hanging trees. When building a fire, don't use grass as a base and stay away from softer woods such as construction lumber and pine, since they can give off more sparks. Dr. Grover stresses kids should have adult supervision and stay at least 3 feet away from the bonfire. Kids also need to wear proper shoes and avoid flammable clothing like nylon or anything loose-fitting. As for potential injuries, Dr. Grover says children often get hurt when they throw items into the fire like leftover 4th of July fireworks.
Frankly, I see the leftover fireworks coming in, when they are some of them left over and they think that they are no longer active and they're placid and they're just having fun. We've also seen a bunch of popcorn kernels, and it's not the popcorn per se. It's when the kernel goes in, hits or touches a specific piece of that wood or that bonfire, and then the spark comes right back up. But most of these, frankly, are because we are too close to the fire when these things are happening.
Well, of course, be careful out there. And if someone suffers a minor burn, Dr. Grover says, try running some cool water over the area. Call a doctor if the pain persists. And she adds that there should be access to a garden hose, fire extinguisher, or even sand to dose the flames if needed. Well, we'll be right back in just a moment with your Save a Pet.
When you or your family are hurt, who do you turn to? Who is local, personable, and would actually care about you and your loved ones?
My car was totaled. My leg was jammed up underneath the dashboard.
J.K. Nelson and his staff come to you when you are hurt in a crash. They walk you through the process every step of the way, so you know what is going to happen and what's happening with your case.
Within the hour, they came over to my house.
At J.K. Nelson Law Offices, we want you to know we are here for you in your time of need.
They got me to the case manager right away. They would call me periodically, giving me updates.
Call Jonathan Nelson today to find out more about how we can help you. 727-9900. That's J.K. Nelson at 727-9900.
If you're ever in an accident, J.K. Nelson Law is quick, efficient, and courteous.
I'm already on Medicare. Can I ignore all this mail? I keep hearing I can get more from my Medicare. How do I do that?
Reply hazy. Ask again.
This 8-ball's just as confused as everyone else.
You're not using that right. Give me that. Where can I get Medicare advice?
The Medicare store.
Have you tried calling your neighbors at the Medicare store? Find a location near you at themedicarestore.com.
Hablamos español.
The hardware store that has it all. Pahrump Rentals and Do It Best Hardware. Quality tools including a massive channel lock product line, plumbing, indoor and outdoor growing supplies, custom hydraulic hoses, custom paint matching, key cutting. And we're more than just hardware. A huge hobby and art department, homeopathic remedies, Myers Natural Cleaning Products, Duke Cannon men's products, gourmet nuts and licorice, local honey and bee pollen, and all kinds of unique gifts. Shop local, everything. If you don't see it, we can get it at Pahrump Rentals and Do It Best Hardware.
I have reinforced deputy active shooter training by providing retraining to ensure deputies do not wait to enter schools, special events, or other facilities. A thorough active shooter training incorporating the latest techniques and lessons learned will be provided to the patrol deputies and SWAT later this year. The safety of our children and schools is paramount. Vote for results, not promises. Vote Sharon Worley. Thank you.
Everyone knows that landscaping in the desert can be a challenge. Land Art Landscaping is a licensed landscape contracting company that can design and install your own beautiful desert or even tropical oasis right here in Pahrump. Also, weeds can overcome your lot in no time. Land Art Landscaping can clean up the weeds and put you on a monthly service program to keep your yard maintained. Commercial and residential, call Land Art 727-8512. That's Land Art at 727-8512.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. Also brought to you by Silver State Health. Visit silverstatehealth.org or call 702-471-0420 for an appointment. News 25, local news you can count on.
Well, we caught up with Pat Lemming from Never Forgotten Animal Society. She's going to introduce us to a dog named Jane.
Today's Save a Pet segment is made possible by Realty Executives in Action. Put the team at Realty Executives in action for you.
Hi, this is Pat with Never Forgotten Animal Society. I'm here with Jane right now. Jane is a hound mix, and we don't know who Dad was. She's all white with the exception of some gray on her tail, and she is a little rambunctious little piece of puppy. As you can see, she is a doll. She is a love. She loves to be held and cuddled and interact with you. She is approximately 8 weeks old right now, and she is up for adoption. Her adoption fee is $350, which includes her spay, all of her vaccinations, microchip, and rabies certificate, and she is available today. You don't need an appointment. Come on in. We're located at 520 East Street, right behind Wells Fargo Bank on the corner of Wilson Road and East Street. We're in Suite C. We have a banner on our window that says we have kittens. You're welcome to come in anytime. There's no appointment necessary. And you can meet these guys and interact with them. They are just loves. They are the sweetest dogs. I have currently, I'd say about 13 puppies available of various breeds. So you're welcome to come in and meet any of them at any time. And again, we're open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And you're welcome to come in and see these sweet little girls and boys anytime. Our number is area code 775-537-8674. Please come in and meet our kids. We would really appreciate it. Thank you.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Well, I can feel it outside. It is a little bit cooler. Look at those clouds. Fantastic. All right, we're going to have John with your weather right after this break.
"2022 has been nicknamed the Great Resignation. If you find yourself in this situation and want to change careers, why not invest in yourself and build your own business? A career in real estate is one where hard work is rewarded with unlimited income. Sound good? We have an online pre-licensing school available. Call me, Norma Jean, at 775-209-5819.
Don't let just anyone detail your car. Trust the meticulous detailers at Express Detail and Auto Spa. We have packages ranging from routine maintenance and upkeep to extensive wheel-off restore to factory new clean. Got a new car or paint job? Don't go to Vegas, we're local. Let us keep it protected from chips and scratches with a premium ceramic coat. We also do paint correction. Have a dirt or pet hair problem? Let us take care of it. We can handle any mess. Bring your car down and give it the makeover it deserves. Give us a call, 775-764-0344, and ask for me, Stephanie.
Power up your savings with Ram Power Days going on now at Saida Trudeau Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram. We are your original hometown dealer. We also have the largest inventory in Nye County. At Saida Trudeau, we have been serving Nye County for over 20 years. We make buying or ordering your new Ram easy. Come in and take advantage of available 0% financing and no payments for up to 90 days. Ram is the only truck to receive Motor Trend's Truck of the Year 3 years in a row. Ram was also recently named Best Truck Brand for 2022 by U.S. News and World Reports. Ram also came in #1 in driver appeal amongst large light-duty pickups, according to J.D. Powers. Come in and see the difference for yourself during Ram Power Days going on now
at Saida Trudeau Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram, your original hometown dealer. We want only to be the best.
No monthly payments for 90 days, valid on subvented and standard APR contracts. On select models, 0% financing and deferred monthly payments for well-qualified retail buyers when financing through Chrysler Capital. Not all buyers will qualify.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. Welcome back to the working week. It's a Monday. It's John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios. And looking at this holiday weather map, I'm thinking, definitely seems like fall weather. Look at that. Fernley, Fallon, Carson City, all stuck up there in the low 80s, 81, 82, 80. Tonopah saw 74, perennial favorite for the Cool Spot Award, and a great place to be, 74. 76 out in Goldfield. Beatty saw 87, hot spot, and Amargosa today at a scant 90 out in Las Vegas. They only got up to 87 degrees. And Death Valley, a paltry 102. Work on that, I guess. Here in the Paradise of Pahrump, let's take a look. 83 degrees. That's our current temperature. 85 just a little bit earlier. Felt nice. East-southeasterly winds to 9 miles per hour. There were some gusts that were significantly higher than that this afternoon, I noticed. But yeah, on average, yeah, about 9 mile per hour wind. Sun rose this morning at 6:46, setting this evening at 6:14, and we'll look for a gorgeous sunset under partly cloudy skies. A low tonight at 59 degrees. Boy, we haven't seen a cloudy sky sunset in a while. It's going to be gorgeous colors. I just know it. And as we head on into the week, sunshine. Look at this, 3-4 days of sunshine. Temperatures up in the upper 80s, 90s until about Friday. And then, whoa, Nelly, things start changing around. We get some cloud cover coming in. Might even be some rain on Sunday. Temperatures dipping down into the low 80s, so we give about 10 degrees of heat over the weekend, but that's still not too bad. About 82 degrees on a rainy Sunday. Great day to watch the Raiders maybe win one for us this week. We'll try. All right, back to the desk. Here's Deanna.
Well, I know that there's a bunch of Halloween things coming up, and we're so looking forward to it. One of them is happening down there at the Calvada Eye. We are looking for participants still. 775-764-0681. That's Barbara Thompson's number. We are doing this with the Kiwanis and the Rotary. We're looking for businesses, organizations, locals, everybody. Give us a call, and we're just going to pull up cars or booths and decorate them and have a great time at the Calvada Eye. That's Halloween night from 5 to 8 p.m. And that is KPVM, Rotary, and Kiwanis. Everybody's going to have a great time down there. But if you want to also, AA Salon's having the Spooktacular event, and that is on Sunday, October 30th from 5 to 8 p.m. You can come on down, and that is the day before Halloween, and just come trick-or-treating. They're going to have so much fun down there, and thanks so much for Angelique and AA Salon for putting that on. And that's going to wrap up this edition of News 25. I'm Deanna O'Donnell from all those up here on the Hill. Have a great night. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
I was really worried about my daughter. She was angry all the time.
I just wanted to be left alone. I felt so depressed.
She stopped going to her theater group.
I was feeling anxious.
We needed help.
I needed help.
I called Mobile Crisis Response. A team came to our house that same day.
They helped me to see that I wasn't alone and that what I was